So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. It's a mighty effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Passing is crisp and sharp. Solar. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Tutor spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. He's got away. It's Roberto Carlos! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? And that's definitely not his best. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bebeto. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Plays the ball back. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. He has a look up. And this is Roberto Carlos. No way through, so back it comes. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's gone backward here. Oh, good ball! Messi! It's in!
Oh,
Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first... And the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tutor promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
I volontari di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 14.
And the second half gets underway.
Lasciano il campo per il
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Hullet. Time and again they are repelled.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pato. And here's Messi. Messi. Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. So what can they make of this? That has been slung wide. Del Piero goes for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Pull it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking for a runner. Now there's a fine ball. He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Del Piero. Aimed beyond the defence. Has crossed into them. He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just eases him off the ball. Koller dominates aerially so often. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Messi, in by Messi. Nesta with the clearance. And he shoots! And he's gone looking for safety. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Swings it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Crossed it again. Gilberto Silva can get it clear. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pato puts his foot on the gas. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a promising position. Cross in, looks like a good one. And we have our very first corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 11, Messi, numero 2. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
Important interception.
Il numero
Big
6,
chance!
il numero 25.
Pedri
Attenzione,
gets it
cambio.
away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet, and it's Lam. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. And the shot's on. Has a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Pedri. Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! Has a look and place it forward. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...
Mak, nggak kentut juga, Mak. Biasa kalau dipukul-pukul gini, keluar juga. Ayo, Mak, jangan ragu. Aduh, salah.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Probing pass. And the counter is on.
Zola. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lam. And they've got a throw.
Sabar, Mak.
Lovely, now then.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And this is Messi. And he's following up. Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Jong will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And here's Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Jong. That is good alertness. Passing nice and neat. Pull it. Tries to get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He rises! Defending of the desperate variety. Zanetti is in a really good position out wide. Messi. And they can counter here. Now that looks a decent ball.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
De Jong. And it's Lam. Pedri. Zanetti. Pull it. That has not gone well. And he has been fouled there. Not the most accurate pass. Pele. And here's Zola. He's got away, and the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Zola can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Maldini. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini herring after the ball here. Cleared without complication. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pele. De Jong driving on and making good progress. Ronaldo finds himself offside. That pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Attenzione, un cambio.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tutor is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in a good position here.
Alexander Pato really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tutor. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Good play on the left-hand side here. A lovely bit of skill. Gullit stood his ground strongly. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 11.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Il numero 20. Cambio di giocatori.
Gullit is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now, can they get him away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Gullit. Oh, important interception. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Seedorf did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Luis Suarez. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. He won't be happy with that one. And it's been played through. Suarez has it out wide and in space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. In. And he shoots! Zanetti getting this one clear. It's a mighty effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Lahm. This is De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet goes steaming forward.
Ci saranno 3
Bellingham
minuti di
is
recupero.
wide and looking to get onto this. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Seedorf. Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Ronaldinho. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. That's a good ball out wide. That's good play. Foot in. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bebeto. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ronaldinho. It's a searching pass, and he plays one through. He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. In with the challenge. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. And here's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Leicester wins the duel this time.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pull it. Take back. Ambitious ball here. Good read, needed to be. Now he's off and running. It's just beyond his reach. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas. And he's well positioned here. Nicely aimed pass. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ronaldo. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. No, that's been intercepted. Messi, can he spark a counter here? Knocks it out wide. Played into the box, he rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Andi kena. Habis ini berhenti sudah kena.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pepe. Now it's Del Piero. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ronaldinho. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Pull it, chasing after it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pepe. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through? Played in deep. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 21.
Here we go again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
Milan
5.
really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's found the way past. Chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Foul.
So the first moment of real significance. He gets big against the crossbar. He has done it. And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
He's got tall. Heads it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's well spotted. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's there to make the challenge. Dembele. He is through here. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Messi has it in. Messi!
Oh,
Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cafu. And here's Pato. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Showing great feet there. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Del Piero. Real chance here. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Messi picks it up out wide. Great run on the overlap here. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Phoenix Rising really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And this is Messi. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's not going to get any further than that.
Sostituzione
So,
per il
time for
Milan.
changes on
Numero
both sides,
14,
actually.
Seedorf. Numero 11, Messi. Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3.
Pullet gets
il
a foot in
7,
here.
il numero 8. Javier Zanetti.
And it's
Cambio
Lam.
di giocatori.
De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting shot! Has fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found some space.
Phoenix Rising really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Knocks it into space. In it comes.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Pele. Lam. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. 4 added minutes on the board. Aimed beyond the defence. Solar. Nicely spread. And this is Pele. It could be. Can he finish? And he can clear it away. And here's Yamal. It's run loose here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. In again. Sure. That's at the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Sudah, Pak.